SimCity and the Tycoon series of games, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Cruise Ship Tycoon, I believe, Hospital Tycoon. It's a really fun game. It's free for PlayStation Plus users. It's regularly $59.99, so that's a deal if you have a PlayStation Plus subscription. Check out this game, you know. So I'm gonna go into load game for my Dynasty here. If anything, the music's really catchy in this game. So here's the topographical view of my
Someone
small
stole my
city.
manuscript and published it under a pseudonym. It was an autobiographical story about two men on a mountain who want to form deep male bonds. They even stole the surrealistic chapter where fairies prance under a rainbow. The circumstances behind the theft are very queer.
So you have like various characters throughout the game. Like this game is mission-based, whereas SimCity, it's open, you know, it's open world, open-ended, where you have specific tasks, but here in Tropico 5, if you don't complete your mission, then the game is over, which kind of sucks. So yeah, you go through the different eras of like the colonial era, World War era. This is a really fun game. You know, I think a lot of you people will like it. So as you see there, I got upgrades to my ranches. So ranches, these are plantations, and you can plant various crops like corn, coffee beans. That's your library right there. I'll zoom in here. There's a dock. You can use a dock to export and import various goods. When you export goods, you can make money. See, you'll have this is your palace here, and when the exclamation point is hovering above the palace, that means a new mission, a new task will be available to you.
The burden of ruling twists our perception of humanity. To us, people are just a resource that has to be managed properly.
So the objective here is to build 5 new country houses, so I'll hit the accept button.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
So I just invented the shovel, or just researched the shovel in the library. So this is my reward, so I can pick import revolutionaries, new trade with the smugglers, or I can pick $2,000, so I'll bring in 3 educated citizens.
That is to say me, discovered the shovel 40 times. If I find out who put it there, I will kill him. Anyway, I gave it to the miners so they can put it somewhere safe, like underground.
So mines have been unlocked. There are 3 different well, 2 different game speeds actually. There's the pause button right here. This is normal speed, and this is accelerated speed. Now, if you have a lot of tasks, a lot of the time using the fast forward speed is good for making the task go faster.
One you are losing, old chap. The colonies of Puerto Coco and Isla Rojo are beating you badly.
So, basically the crown controls, you know, they levy taxes, that sort of thing. So I have 3 different options here. I can pay the extra tax, pay double the tax, which extends my mandate, which is located in the lower left-hand corner. See, 3 years, 1 month there, you'll see on the screen. I'm not gonna pay the tax. So like I said, getting back to the game speeds. So we have regular and fast forward. So I'm gonna build some country houses here. So here is your here's your menu where you hit the triangle button. So you have your different things you can build under each category. You have infrastructure, raw resources, industry, residential, luxury, tourism, welfare and media, research and education, economy and foreign relations, and military. So I'm going to go into the residential country house, so I'm going to build 5 of them. There we go. You can use your directional buttons to, or your analog buttons to zoom in and zoom out. So I'm going to build 5 of them. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Like I said, this is a pretty fun game. I enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy games like this. speed the gameplay up a bit here, so things will get done quicker. Like I said, the music's really catchy, so...
I see the houses are ready. Unfortunately, the islands of Puerto Coco and Isla Rojo have kidnapped the managers intended for you.
So that was my reward for building those 5 country houses. My mandate was extended by a year, which is good because each mission that you go through, it only gives you a certain amount of time to complete that mission. So... like I said, these are your docks here. You can import and export different things like sugar, coffee beans, bananas. Graphics are pretty good, you know. I mean, I know graphics are not a huge deal when it comes to like simulation games like this, but you know. I don't even know if this audio...
We just discovered the number of times you need to get hit by a plank to actually discover something. It is around 7, depending on the plank in question. We call this the plank constant. I am sure it will become very important one day.
So Lumber Mill's been unlocked under the research section. So what I mean by research section is, if you go to your library, you have to have a library in order to research things. So if you have a library and you have it fully staffed, I maxed the budget out so that you get higher research points. Research points are located under research, so it's 62 research points. I have a manager and 3 workers. So, and then once you have a library, you can go into your sub menus, which are located at the bottom of the screen here, and you hit your X button. This is the research section, so you can research things from the sickle, cowboys, which are ranch upgrades, the shovel, planks, which is a lumber mill, productivity skills, military things like military forts, newspapers, and the more missions you go through, the more things you'll be able to research. So, pretty cool. I don't even know if the audio is going to transfer to the video once once it gets saved to YouTube, but we'll find out. So I'm going to build a mine here. So I go under raw resources, under mine, and you place it. Mines are located throughout the map, and they're shaped like this, like a big rock face, like in like a U shape. So you place your mine inside the rock face like this. And under construction priority, I put it up to high, so it gets built quicker, and max out the budget. Now, mine is not going to get built. Well, it'll get built, but it won't function unless there's a road. So, go into under infrastructure, go to road. So you build the road right to the mine here. There you go. And once it's built, then it'll start functioning. You see there, you zoom in, see the workers. Workers are going to the mine. They're going to construct it. I mean, this is a fun game. Like I said, for free if you got a PlayStation Plus membership. $60 regularly. I don't know if I would pay $60 for this game, but for free, I definitely decided to pick it up.
I sat with 3 other members of the research team. Suddenly, it dawned on us. We're 4 men. You get it? 4 men? Incidentally, we also discovered bad puns.
And of course, my DualShock is getting low. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So as you see there in the upper left-hand corner, our trade ship exported Tropican goods worth $4,500. So, like I said, the more, you know, it's good to have a few docks because you can export numerous things and make more money.
Our land is untamed and wild, but it is our home. We must do everything in our power to defend it.
Your family's rather rollicking love life has led to an unexpected pregnancy.
Looks like the buried treasures I was told about were actually natural treasures. Still, any kind of treasure is better than no treasure. Our miners stumbled upon an oddly shaped ore nugget. Do you know, if you squint your eyes and tilt your head slightly to the right, it almost looks like...
So one of my objectives here is to build 2 new guard towers, so I'm going to go under military for guard tower. So I'll put a guard tower behind here. And 1 there. So you have a full 360 degree rotational view by using the analog sticks. You can zoom in, zoom out, rotate. You can explore the rest of the map here. And as you see there in the upper left-hand corner, citizens will arrive at Tropico as your community gets bigger.
Great news! We found out how to use the muskets the Crown sent us. Apparently, all you have to do is pull the trigger. Our research was seriously hindered until we discovered you should not look into the barrel when pulling the trigger. We lost a lot of good men that way.
So a military port has been unlocked.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
So when you get commendations from the Empire, the 4 different options that you can pick. You can pick Treasury Subsidy worth $5,000, Personal Gift, which is $5,000 into your Swiss bank account. You can extend your mission mandate a year, or you can bring in 10 fresh colonists. So I think I'll pick Personal Gift, put some Skrilla into my Swiss bank account.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
So another one of my missions is to build a Catholic mission, specifically, so I'll do that. So, just place that right here. Speed up the game speed here a bit.
As the air was born, all animals became quiet. A light shone through the skies, and La Chupacabra herself went to the crib and bowed to the infant. At least, that is what we will write in the history books.
So, when you progress through the game, you have more and more children, your main dictator. So, I just had a new heir. So, I'm going to put this heir as a general. And here you can customize. Oh, look at that. Nice. I just got a trophy. Sweet. I guess that means that I have 7 children. So this is where you can customize your heirs. So this heir is a general, so I'll put her in a general type costume. I have all my heirs smoking cigars because I'm an avid cigar smoker. Now here you can level up your heirs. Cost, 10, 50,000 depending. This is me, the main dictator of my little island here. And he's a celebrity, which is the effect of, he has an effect of hotel effectiveness increased by 14. He gets 14% more foreign aid. So you have various roles that your heirs can have, like tactician, inventor, foreman, administrator, altruist, and a general. Hello, person viewing my game footage. Hope you're enjoying Tropico. Say hello if you want. So the main objective of this mission is to declare independence from the crown.
While His Majesty finds your island's backwardness most amusing, he is now worried that it will hinder his great plan. His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Presidente, after suffering 1,000 paper cuts, we have invented paper. It has print on it, where there will be a summary of important affairs, interviews with important Tropicans, and a page with political editorials. This will give a voice to every Tropican. Also, going to the little Presidente's room will be much more comfortable from now on.
So in your building menus, you'll have a suggested building that might be a good idea to build. So it says there, country house. So I'll put a few more country houses up here.
I've come to dislike mining. It is a messy process that pollutes our beautiful island. However, the revolution demands sacrifices, even from Mother Earth.
So another objective is to get $10,000 in mining profits, so I'm going to build another mine. Right here. There we go. And like I said earlier, in order for a mine to run, you have to have a road going to it. So
Many people are ready to give their life for their ideals. You must be ready to take lives for yours.
Now, to keep the people in your community happy, you got to build things like taverns, clinics, restaurants.
His Royal Majesty would like to know more about your island, old chap. Be a good fellow and send a few men out to explore the island a bit.
So you can send out an expedition from your palace, or you can build a fort and have colonial soldiers go out and explore for you. So this white area here, it's all cloudy. This is undiscovered territory of your island. So you can send an expedition out. So I'll just mark it here.
His Majesty personally inspected several reports from your colony and discovered a major oversight in your designs. His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire. The expedition has made a wonderful discovery, a peculiar, wide-eared marsupial. What shall we name it?
We have invented red tape. It goes well with everything, and there is no limit to this stuff. People are going crazy over it. Lines are forming to get more of it. It almost seems like it is trying to grow bigger and bigger, all on its own. Disaster. The revolutionaries are demanding that you insult the king. The best insult we could come up with was to name one of the most stupid and boring animals in Tropico after the king.
You made a terrible mistake there, old chap. Mentioning the size of the king's nose is considered a major faux pas, as is naming anything big-nosed after him. I am afraid that your colony is still doing rather poorly compared to your neighbors, Puerto Coco and Isla Rojo. His Majesty is not pleased. Things do not look well for you, old chap. His Majesty is extremely displeased with you and has decided to punish you as an example to the other colonies.
Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor, the island is ripe for revolution.
So this is the main objective of this mission here, is to proclaim independence from the crown. So my approval rating is well over 50%. You'll see in the lower left-hand corner where the map is. You'll see the little thumb there, which is the 52%. That's the approval rating of all the people that live on your island. So now I can proclaim independence.
Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor, the island is ripe for revolution.
So I can proclaim independence.
His Majesty is most amused by your declaration of independence.
So I have one of two options that I can pick. I can buy our freedom, be $20,000 in debt, or I can say the hell with them and let the colonial army come and try and fight them off and to get my independence. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to buy our freedom. So that's the first mission unlocked. Now we're into the World War era. Roads are more developed. We actually have pavement. You know, you get a few other options in terms of building things.
If you think that the communists and the capitalists are are a bunch of crazies fighting over stupid ideals, well, wait till you see the other guys. One lot of them walk around everywhere with loaded weapons, and the others, for the most part, refuse to drink alcohol in obscene quantities. People...
Welcome, brother. Today, you and your family join a select few who have taken upon themselves the burden of governing the world.
So it's mission complete there. Now I can move on to the next one. So the next mission is called Special Relationships. So basically what you have to do is you have to export raw resources and deal with unexpected taxes. Basically you got to make friends with the United States. So you'll have a series of tasks that you have to achieve to do that.
At last, some recognition. I've always wanted to be part of a secret fraternity bent on world domination. Hey, they even got me appointed governor of a new island just to show what they can do. Now it is time for the hazing rituals, I guess. My new brethren want me to befriend the Order wants to spread its influence throughout the Americas, and I have been chosen to do it. Making friends with the Yankees is not my forte, but I'm sure I will master the skill in no time.
Welcome to your new island, my apprentice. The Order needs you to earn the U.S. President's friendship. Your friend Penultimo could probably help. He knows how to get under a person's skin in no time.
Greetings, old chap. Have I got a deal for you today? As Crown Representative, I can offer you your very own trading license. His Majesty has come up with a most ingenious plan to defeat our enemies. We will send them food and then conquer them once they have become fat and lazy.
So this is one of the objectives that I got to do is build a ranch. So I'm going to raw resources. So like I said, you have your choice of building a plantation, a ranch, mine, wharf, logging camp. So I'm actually going to build 2 ranches.
Technological progress is the path to autonomy, Governor. We need more scientists to think important thoughts and discover new stuff.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire. Stage 1 of His Majesty's plan has been initiated. All colonies must start exporting food to our enemies.
The revolution is a struggle for freedom, and there are few as free as the pirates. We should befriend and learn from them.
The dread pirate Black Soul Patch has begun terrorizing the seas near Tropico. Many say that one day he will be the most famous pirate of all. The king has offered a huge sum for the capture of Black Soul Patch before he becomes more than a mere nuisance.
Governor, Tropico's economic performance is most astounding. It almost looks like you did that specifically to challenge me.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Great news! While searching through the crates of colony supplies, we found a sickle. Now we have something that goes perfectly with our hammers. This will boost production sky high. I can almost see the glorious future. The fastest way to bond with someone is to drink with him. The way to the heart is through the stomach, and that is why I will never come to your office without a bottle.
Okay, you got my attention. Yet I bet there is no way you can export agricultural products on a large scale with all the taxation and regulation from that crown of yours.
Sir, the Crown has decided to impose a real estate tax on Tropico. My friends at court hinted that Ila Rojo was behind the idea. I do not know how they will profit from it, but you will surely suffer.
Our brave commander met with the pirate and decided to join him. Together they raided several towns. By the by, Black Soul Patch is now known as Black Goatee. Someone stole my manuscript and published it under a pseudonym. It was an autobiographical story about two men on a mountain who want to form deep male bonds. They even stole the surrealistic chapter where fairies prance under a rainbow. The circumstances behind the theft are very queer. Our research team, that is to say me, discovered the shovel 40 times. If I find out who put it there, I will kill him. Anyway, I gave it to the miners so they can put it somewhere safe, like underground.
I tried to talk to the pirates about our revolution, but they only laughed at me. I am certain that it was because our fleet is no big enough.
just discovered the number of times you need to get hit by a plank to actually discover something. It is around 7, depending on the plank in question. We call this the Planck constant. I am sure it will become very important one day.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Thanks to you.
Okay, you proved me wrong. I'll give you that, buddy. Let's drink to your success. Anyone can try to grow something. Try making money out of large-scale cattle products. Now there's a tough, smelly challenge. What do you say?
I sat with 3 other members of the research team. Suddenly, it dawned on us. We're 4 men. You get it? 4 men? Incidentally, we also discovered bad puns.
Another thing you can do in this game is...
Sir, the Crown introduced budget cuts under the Share the Weight of the Crown plan, which somehow led to the increase of the real estate tax.
As I was saying before I was interrupted, another thing you can do is you can hire managers for all the various buildings that you build. For example, here, I'm going to put a manager here in the mine. I have workers in the mine already, but whenever you add a manager, whatever skill that specific manager has will add to the building. So I'm going to put a magnate in here. So a magnate will increase mining and oil building effectiveness by 10. So
listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. I've learned of a secret weapon that is crucial to the revolution.
In a flash of brilliance, His Royal Majesty figured out how to fix all of your island's problems through the construction of a single building.
It has come to the Order's attention that the favor of the Crown has shifted away from you, and this endangers your current mission. I have pulled considerable strings to find a way out of this situation.
Great news! We found out how to use the muskets the Crown sent us. Apparently, all you have to do is pull the trigger. Our research was seriously hindered until we discovered you should not look into the barrel when pulling the trigger. We lost a lot of good men that way.
There is a way around the real estate tax. You, of course, will have to do your part. The Order does not want you to rely on us for everything. The Order provides the guidance, and you provide the effort.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger. It's all a hoax. To think I admire the pirates for their free spirit. It turns out that they also follow a king. The Pirate King.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
Presidente, after suffering 1,000 paper cuts, we have invented paper.
Throwing some cheap exports on the crop market is easy. Now, a solid resource-based operation is impossible in a backward economy exploited by a so-called motherland.
We have invented red tape.
We are one step closer to developing the revolution's secret weapon. We now need to develop several technologies before we can proceed any further. Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor. The island is ripe for revolution. Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor. The island is ripe for revolution.
His Majesty is most amused by your Declaration of Independence.
We, the leaders of the Tropican nation, in our desire to put into words the will of the Tropican people to follow and obey the laws of the state and maintain the traditional universal Tropican values of liberty, peace, love, understanding, siesta, and hidden Swiss bank accounts, do hereby sign the first legitimate constitution of Tropico.
Does Tropico really need a large standing army to protect its sovereignty? Make love, not war. That's what I always say to those militarist warmongers. And if anyone really needs to prove how macho he is, he should join me here at the Jolly Roger and try to beat me arm wrestling.
We have a perfect business opportunity. We can make a huge profit off the misfortune of others. I love this stuff. Now we have them right where we want them. Time for a little gouging. I really should see about getting myself a villainous laugh.
Treasury being at an all-time low, some analysts are saying that things cannot possibly get worse for Tropico. El Presidente reassured them that they actually can and will.
Presidente, we didn't manage to get any research done. So, we decided to steal France's greatest achievements. Unfortunately, we broke into their museum of military accomplishments and all I found was this white flag. It seems we will have to work on our diplomacy skills.
Well done. Congratulations. Well, what do you know? I like to be proven wrong. It means I get to learn something new.
I hear a lot of complaining from people about the lack of priestly attention lately. I've been sinning left and right, and I haven't confessed my sins to a young, muscular friar in quite a while. I can feel my spiritual needs tearing me up from the inside. I cry for salvation, young priests.
Presidente, I hereby with to require you on the habeas cojones to execute a writ with an ovation decreeing a parais to one penultimo, hereby referred to as the penultimate party. Should you fail to comply, you shall thereby to be denounced as a tortfeasor, and the Tropican people shall be taught the language of legalese.
Yes! Our healthcare has become so bad that I now declare us finally free of the harmful influence of modern medicine. No more compulsory inoculations, no more tracking chips in our dental fillings, no more physician's oath keeping the cute doctors from dating you. Who cares about healthcare anyway?
Okay, man, congratulations. Well done. You continue to amaze me. Now let's celebrate your success. You don't really need half the U.S. Army, pal. It actually consists of 37 volunteers at this point. That's all there is.
Why do we need clinics? Just grow a pair, people. I once had a whole sea urchin stuck in my foot. But did I go to clinic? No. Then, when an over-friendly llama attacked me while I was removing the urchin and I had to fight it off, did I go to clinic like a crybaby? No. And when I finally had to run across the entire island after the llama came back with his...
It's high time that I left for the U.S., buddy. But before I go, I cannot help but acknowledge the many things I learned while staying on this beautiful island as your guest of honor.
All right, folks, I think I'm going to call it quits for a little while. Hope you, those of you that have watched my gameplay of Tropico 5, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you run out and get this game. Like I said, it's free for PlayStation Plus subscribers, regularly $60, so I can't go wrong. I'll just save this before I head out. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your day.